Okay, we got another game at Pace Pickleball Club. This is, I don't know when this was, a few days back, last week sometime. You can see Jeremy and John against Moses and me. So I would say fairly evenly matched. It should be a pretty close game, I think. And sorry about the glitching, it just likes to happen sometimes. Jeremy leading us off. High drive from John. See if we can keep him back. Ooh, poach attempt from Jeremy, and that is the risk you take when you poach. You better put it away, because it leaves half the court open. It's not a bad decision by Jeremy. Actually, it's a good decision. I like the poach. Moses just handled it really well. Made him pay. Step over to take the forehand there, which gave me a tough backhand, but I kept it alive. Don't love the lob from Moses, but it did enable us to give us some time, and now we're up at the line. Let's go! Come on! We fought hard on that one. Just goes to show you, defense can win games. That was really good defense by us. I would say Mo and I are pretty good on defense. I think together we can cover get a lot of balls back, I guess is the way I would say it. Oh, nice try to reset there. That one there for Mo. Just didn't quite make it. 1-0-2. Drop shot, got it over. Okay, now where am I going? I'm gonna go middle. Whew, and I let that one go out. I remember that. I wanted to nail Jeremy, but he was so quick to get back out of the kitchen and get kind of reestablished that I decided last second not to go at him. It turned out to be a pretty good decision, I think. Forced an out-of-bounds shot by John. All right, so we got 2-0-2. Drop shot again. This shot drop. We're at the line. Let's go. Ooh, that was a quick lob. Too early to do that, Mo. Let's get into the dinking game a little bit more established before we start lobbing. All right. Jeremy a little off on the drive there. He's got a good drive. When it's working, it is a recipe for success because it can really set up a fit shot for them and shake and bake on his drives. Well done, Mo. Way to keep it at their feet. All right, we got 2-0-1. Good deep return. Uh-oh. All right. Yeah, it was tough. So it was a high drop from Mo, and I saw John starting to do that cut shot, so I ran over. I got there, but it was just a tough shot, and I obviously popped it up. Started with the high drop, though. I tried to get John. I saw him way shaded over there. I love to serve right down that center line. It can be a real weapon for me, but I just missed that one. Part of that is I'm going back and forth on my serve. I'm doing closed stance, open stance. I was open stance consistently, and I'm very accurate with that. But I don't have quite as much power, so I went back to closed stance a little bit. But now what I'm doing is when I want to be accurate, I go to open. When I want power, I go to close. And I think it's just too much. I think I need to stick with one or the other. And honestly, I think I'm best off just doing open stance, because then I can place the ball more accurately. Give up a little bit of power, but not a lot. And honestly, it's not like I'm gonna get aces or anything with my serve. I don't have that much power, so I might as well be accurate with it. So I think I'm gonna do open stance consistently from now on. Turn. See, Mo didn't hit a powerful serve there. He hit it deep, and he kind of placed it well, and forced a long return. So you don't have to hit it super hard to have an effective serve. Okay, I like that. Back at the line. I'm noticing that they like to work Mo at the line. They don't like to dink to me. I'm trying to figure out a way to get involved here, but I just can't figure out a way to get involved. But we got the point. So yeah, they were really testing him there. I think they like to go to my backhand on returns, and I think once we're at the line, they like to go to Mo. I don't know if that's a deliberate strategy. See, they went to my backhand, and they keep trying to go to me, but I earn my way up. Speed up. Good reset, Mo. Good reset. All right, now they're dinking the Mo again. All right, we got it. I almost hit that out. A little late on that one, and we were fighting a little bit, Mo and I were. It was definitely my ball on my forehand. I think I hesitated because I saw Mo coming over, but luckily we prevailed on that one and got the point. So let's see if that strategy continues. So they're returning to me. Yep, and now they're dinking to Mo. Yeah, that was tough. I mean, even if I'm 20 years old, I don't know if I'm getting that. But it was just a high dink and a really nice roll by Jeremy. And him being a lefty helps a lot with that, because he can do a forehand roll. Short return, make him pay, come on. That worked out well. I wouldn't mind seeing Mo even run around that and hit a powerful forehand on that short return, rather than a one-handed backhand, or incorporate a 2E just to get some more power in there and more topspin. But regardless, it worked out well. All right, I like that backhand drop by me. Yep, see, they're dinking and Mo, and Mo's bailing out of that a little too early, I think. If you're gonna speed up, you gotta expect it to come right back. And when he sped up, he was a little out of position. And that's why Jeremy got the best of him there. Okay. Jeremy tried to do a little too much with that one. It was a little low. I think if you're going to hit one that low, I mean, you can speed it up when it's that low, but it's got to be very, very much of a low to high kind of a roll. And I think he was a little horizontal with that roll rather than low to high. You got to get it up over the net, and then you got to get some topspin on it. Keep it in. All right, they're making some errors on their side. What do we got here? 6-2-1. 6-2-1. We're doing well. High drop. Better drop. Oh, yeah, it's tough. It's tough to speed up from that, again, a low position there. Let's look at that. So, you know, well, actually, no, I think that's good to speed. I think it was just the problem is he's so outstretched. It was a certainly high enough ball to hit hard back, but because he was so outstretched, just didn't get much power on that. Kind of hit it on the end of the paddle, and that just made it real easy for John to slide a little bit and hit that backhand down. All right, 6-2-2. See if we can keep it rolling here. I like a drop shot, yep. Go drop again. And that was the danger of me. So you see, like, so whose ball is this? That's the question, right? So I think normally it's probably my ball because it's going to go down the middle, but I ran around to my forehand to do a drop. So I am now almost off the court. So, and Moses is watching me, so knowing that, Mo should help me out. First of all, I'm putting Mo in a tough position by running around this. So part of this is, you know, maybe I should have taken backhand here. Once he sees this, though, he's got to step over and cover middle because he knows I'm not going to be able to get back to middle. And so, now granted, I could have run faster and started moving quicker. I think I'm watching my shot too long here because I'm watching to see if it's going to be high or not. And it was high. And, I mean, Mo's in a tough spot because John could go down the line. I think it's a tougher shot for John to go down the line. I think you got to expect where he's at. He's got to go middle. So I think you just gamble and cover middle. And I think maybe he just surprised Mo. Maybe Mo was looking for it to go down the line more. I don't know. But anyway, we didn't get it. I think it's 2-6-1. High drop. Put it away. There you go. Good job, Mo. I love my inside out roll that I do there to their backhand. It can create some pop-ups, and it kind of did. Took a couple shots to put it away, but it did set it up. I do think that was going to be in, Jeremy. I know it looked like it might have been going out. I think you did have to play it. It was a tough play.
6-2.
All right, 6-2-1. Lob serve. All right, here we go. We're at the kitchen. Boom. Oh, yeah, we got that over. Oh, man. Jeremy kept that point alive, and Mo's backhand speed up just went a little bit out. Short return. I needed to do a push drop there with ATP, defended by Jeremy. All right, we are trying to get back to neutral. Let's get to the line. There we go. Okay. They actually dinked to me. That's nice. But now they're going back to Mo. Back to Mo. Reset. A little bit of a dead dink there. Dead dink there. All right, come on. No, oh. I had another ATP attempt. Darn it. I just needed to wait a split second longer. That's the key to ATPs, is wait till the ball is about to hit the ground and bounce. So maybe try to hit it just a few inches off the ground. Because the longer you wait, the more of an angle you're going to get. But it just takes practice, and I don't get enough practice at it. Inside out. All right, good shot. Good shot, Mo. My inside out to Jeremy seems to be less effective than for other folks, and part of that's because he's a lefty. So I'm inside outing to his forehand rather than backhand. Oh, that was a good counter by me on that drive. I've enjoyed doing that lately. When it's to my backhand and I'm on the left, I'm kind of cupping it slightly, and then it's giving me a good cross-court angle. Sometimes you can catch people by surprise. Short return, make them pay. Come on, hit a good drive. Oh. I mean, that's the textbook thing to do. Drive it at the person who returned it, because they're coming up. And then if they get it back, hit a fifth shot drop, which I tried to do, but I just missed it. All right. Is that in? Yep, that's it. Almost out. But I kept it in. Good setup from Mo. 7-3-2. I don't like that drop for John as he's coming in. Middle ball's getting us. One of us has got to get that, and I think I'm needing Mo to get it, because I don't know, maybe I need to be shifting more to my right after it is. That is out. I don't know if that might have been a miss hit. Yeah, I think that was a miss hit by Jeremy. Normally he's going to get those in. 3-7. Good return, Mo. Let's watch that. I don't know. Mo seemed to do a little bit of a ballerina move here. Let's see this in slow-mo. So Mo's moving, right? So he should be split stepping right here. And he's still coming in, jumps up in the air for some reason. But it did work, and then I just messed this up. Why did I mess this up? It's high. I think I'm trying to hit downward on it at an angle. And yeah, I think those high backhands are kind of tricky. Again, I think if I can start working on a two-handed backhand volley, I think I control that better. I just gotta get that in my game. It's not in there yet. All right, John tried to crash. Thankfully, I handled it just well enough. Not great, but just good enough to get us out of that. All right, 7-4, I believe. High. We fought over the overhead and therefore didn't get much power on it. Yeah, I don't know whose that was. We just need to communicate. Should be Mo's serve, yeah. 7-4-2. Middle, reset, yes. Tough one at my feet. And out. Whew. That's the thing. Just try to make them hit one more. You never know. They might try to do too much with it, which is what John did after I had a good dig at my feet. That's where defense can help win. 8-4-2. I like that hybrid drop by me. Nice backhand. Set up pop up. Ugh. Get that away. Got what we wanted out of that. All right, 4-8-1. See if we can get the ball back without any damage here. Right, that was a short return. That put me in a tough position. Somehow that stayed in. We can get this ball to bounce and get to the line. Come on, let's get it to bounce. There you go. Now we're at the line. Get to the line, Mo. Let's go. There you go. And that was in. Whew. I like that little roll down the line, although it does bring out of bounds into play, so I got to be careful. 4-8-2. Oh shit. I should have not missed that. Was I still moving? Let's see. I probably was. I probably was not set. Let's watch this in slow-mo. Alright. Drive. I'm starting to split step. I never really established. Yeah, see how my feet are kind of, my stance is sort of closed essentially. I need to look like Mo right now. With my feet shoulder width apart, balanced, and I am not, and therefore I'm kind of standing up, still in motion. That's just being lazy. It's being lazy. No excuse for that. I've got to not ever do that. It's so easy to just notice split step. Sometimes you just get lazy. Inside out. Oh, dang. That's the problem with doing that to a lefty, because they're on their forehand, so they have more reach. Easier to hit an ATP. So I probably should not be doing inside out on those. I should be going middle to Jeremy's backhand. Even though I love my inside out, it's just not going to work very well against a lefty. Well, that's good balls by them. Put it at his feet. So I got to remember that. Jeremy is on the left. Go middle. Because they're both their backhands are in the middle. I need to be going middle. We should be going middle, middle, middle. There we go, middle. Okay. And I think they're probably not stacking on return right now. John's knee is sore. You can see him kind of picking his leg up occasionally. So he's probably not wanting to try to unwind on the stack. And I don't know that we really recognized that in this game. Maybe we did, because now I'm going middle. Go middle. Move your feet, Mo. Move those feet. When I mean move the feet, it's kind of a shuffle step over at an angle so you create some space, and then take it off. Basically, you probably should have taken that one off the bounce. That was just lapse of concentration for me there. I moved my feet over, I'm in position, and then I just freaking dumped it in the net. No excuse for that. Should not ever miss that dink. Come on. No, don't do the inside out. You're inviting another ATP. That might have been in, actually. We called it out. Let's take another look at that. I'm not at the best angle to call this. Let's see. Really nice. See how he's going to hook this around. Hooks it around. And no, that's actually out. No, we called it right. That is out. Out by a good 4 inches or so. Okay. Whew. But again, I should not be hitting that shot. Jeremy on the left. Should not be doing it. I think it's just a habit I'm in. Gotta recognize situation. Go middle. Go middle. Oh, move the feet. Nah, he's just not moving his feet well. Mo's got to shuffle over. He's reaching. We can watch that in slow-mo just so we can see it. So he's, right now he's just hitting every dink outside of his hips. So you want to try to, as much as you can, hit the dink inside of your hip, so and in front of you. He's kind of hitting it off to the side, which and short hopping it. So you really all you have is this kind of a dead dink back. See how it's kind of a dead dink back. John takes it out of the air and he's going to go right back over. And let's see, and yeah, see, he doesn't shuffle. He lunges. So shuffle would be to his left foot replaces where his right foot is right now. So just think when you're shuffle stepping, just think of, and if you're shuffle stepping to your right, just think, I'm going to replace my right foot with my left foot. If you're shuffle stepping to the left, I'm going to replace my left foot with my right foot. It's simple as that. But instead, he lunges and reaches. So, what are you going to do with this? Nothing. There's just nothing good's going to come of that. Best case scenario, you short hop it and it probably pops up and then it's put away. This is so far to his right that he's just dead. And he pops it up and it's put away. So, footwork is so important in pickleball. So important. You watch the pros, and if you ever want to kind of get a feel for how pros move, watch a match, and I suggest watch Ben Johns. He's probably the best, most efficient at moving his feet. And just watch him the whole game, and just watch his feet. You don't have to do it for the whole game, but at least for several points, and just watch only his feet, and just watch how he shuffle steps, how he steps back to create space. It's a beautiful thing to watch, and you learn a lot from that. Okay. I learned my lesson here. So I didn't go inside out. I would have liked it still better if I would have just hit a middle ball there at their feet rather than trying to speed up a John, because he was ready for that. 8-9, so we have lost our lead. Man, we're up 8-4. Testing me, I cannot get the ball to bounce. Let's get it to bounce. It's going to be tough to do, yep. So we never could get the bounce. We fought hard. At least we got it over the net, and that's better than certainly into the net, but it's tough. Let's see if we can get this to bounce. There we go. Now we're, again, Mo's just not moving well to his right now. I like the middle dink, go middle again, like that. Keep going middle, keep testing it. It's a little high. You're just reaching. You're just reaching, Mo. That's all I can say. And they're going to your right. They're getting you. Finally, I got an opportunity to do something while they're at the kitchen line. They went away from going over to Mo. Nice. All right. Come on, let's go. Let's get some points. We're down 9-8. I was looking a little tired. 8-9. 9-1. My drive to John as he's coming in. Ugh. So we can get it over. Darn it. Those are the toughest ones, I think, when they're kind of at your shin. And you're like, do I take this out of the air or let it bounce? I think it was right for me to take it out of the air. I think I probably just stayed off the end of my paddle a little bit. That was a good return from Jeremy. Got me on the back foot. Then I got lucky. I got lucky because it was a little bit high. Although, again, when you're off your back foot, you've got to put some extra into it or it's going to land in the net. So I'm glad I did that. And at least made Jeremy make a shot. And we just missed it. All right, so we are tied 9-9, I think. Are we 10-9 now? We may have game point. Let's listen. 9-2, I think. Oh, I like that drop. Handled by Jeremy, though. Come on, Mo. There you go. There you go. Oh, jeez. Yes! Oh! Woo, we almost gave it away, but we pulled it off. All right, we win 11-9. Good job. All right, fought through it. Till next time.